Can I put this stuff in the fridge?
Yehudis Werner, a mother of 8, prepares a special stew for the Sabbath.
Meat, potatoes, barley, beans.
But one of her middle children, 30-year-old Benji, won't be here. He's battling addiction at a California rehab center.
Where he told me just the other day on the phone, I was ready just to take a needle and put it on my arm and end it all. That made me so sad. I was crying.
Benji Werner, seen here at Jerusalem's Wailing Wall as a kid, told us by phone he started abusing drugs when he was just 11.
I used ecstasy, I used acid. I had that in my feelings.
When Benji Werner was 9, he was attending school at the Yeshiva of Brooklyn.
And then he told me my rabbi's been touching me.
And I do recall the rabbi being over here trying to hush up my dad.
This was 20 years ago when most Orthodox families would hide abuse because of shame or fear. But the late Aaron Werner did the unthinkable, contacting other parents and getting some to admit their sons had been molested too. Several religious leaders were not pleased.
They called up my husband and said, if you continue to do this and you continue to call parents, I'll make your name mud.
Benji Werner's parents took him out of the yeshiva shortly after he confided in them and transferred him to a school on the Lower East Side of Manhattan. But pretty soon, young Benji was experimenting with drugs.
I basically isolated myself. I was depressed.
Yet when Benji Werner was 24, he went to the Brooklyn District Attorney's office, but it was too late for criminal prosecution because the statute of limitations had expired. Benji's brother, who has a blog about the case, said he was working with a liaison to get the rabbi to apologize, but it never happened.
I did end up getting, I think it was a bottle of Chivas Regal from this individual who was trying to bribe me to shut myself up. It's a cult. They try to brainwash you.
This week, the Brooklyn DA threatened to handcuff any religious leader who intimidates witnesses.
I haven't seen this kind of intimidation in organized crime cases.
When I called the yeshiva Benji Werner attended 20 years ago, the man who answered said he was the principal, told me Benji's rabbi doesn't work there anymore, and when asked why, responded, none of your business. When Yehudis Werner recently told her son that she was sorry she didn't get him early counseling, he consoled her.
He said, but at least you did better than some other parents, because at least you took me out of the school. And I said, Benji, thank you for confiding in me, because, you know, it's good to talk it out.
In Brooklyn, I'm Mary Murphy, PIX 11 News.